So I've been fixing up this enclosed trailer mainly to haul the motorcycle, but one of the features I did want in it was a solid shelf that would fold out easy, fold down easy, and not take up a lot of room when it's folded down. So this is a design I came up with. This top is 1.25" particle board, and when it's folded down, it takes up the width of the top plus 1/4 inch. It folds out easy, locks into place, won't fall by itself. In order to drop it, you have to raise these 2 tabs, and you do have to raise both of them, so it takes 2 hands, and then it drops down. But I like the way it works. It works really easy. So after looking for other design ideas, I found this, and it was really pretty close to what I needed. I changed things to work for my application, but thank you to Mike for his efforts putting this out there. I'll try to add a link, but I don't know if I can get that done or not. I made a prototype out of thin wall square tubing, 3 different sizes that will fit inside each other. This large size is 1 inch. And I just wanted to test the design, mainly that it would collapse into itself, which it does. There are some downsides to this design that I'll go over, but it's going to work out for me. My final version was made out of a little heavier stock, 1 inch and 3/4 square steel, and then 1/2 inch solid bar. I'll show you what I did to each piece. This and this started out as a square tubing. This one, I cut this side out to make it a U shape to accommodate this one folding down. Just drill it for each pivot point. This one I didn't have to cut out the U all the way here because as it folds down inside here, the 1/2 inch is all below that. So from here to here, it can be solid. This notch is to accommodate your hinge pin, whatever you use there. And then up here, it has to be cut out to accommodate the 1/2 inch. Don't cut it all the way out because out here at the end is where you need for that to lock in place. I just drew a pattern. I'm not going to get specific about the dimensions because it's going to change on your application. Mainly it's just a principle of design and how it works out to fold into each other. Mine is about 18 by 8. Other than the welding of this little tab, all the tools were basic, and you can get by without even having anything on there, or like I said, putting a little roll pin or something to prevent that. If your size is good, it doesn't go up here because this binds right there, so that keeps it from coming out. This notch right here is needed for when it folds down to clear this fastener down here. So with the light weight, if you only use it and end up putting a lot of weight in the center, that's going to be a weak point, especially with this thin wall stuff. I'm putting a countertop over it and also dado it out and leave in enough to where it'll be strong enough so that notch won't bother me. I wanted to show you a design element that might not work for you. Out here at the end, if you have a countertop on it, and it comes, if you want the countertop to extend beyond here, as this comes up, it gets in the way. Watch how when it comes out, it rides up. So there, see how there's a gap there. Your countertop has to stay back here, or if it extends past there, it has to be notched like that. So here the top is extended out flush with this tab, and as it folds up, that allows room for that to come out. So that might be too unsightly depending on what top you're using. I welded a little tab here on the end just to keep it, once it's installed, it can never go up higher than that. You could do the same thing with a roll pin through there, or even thread a bolt through the bottom, a small bolt, and that will keep that from going up. This is how my countertop will be going on. The front part, the front section, will be dated out 3/4, which is what this is, and then I'm going to bring it out just about flush out here. This back part, because this is 1 inch wide, it has to be dated out wider when it folds down to fit over that. Also, you got to leave enough room for whatever fasteners you have up there. Here's what I was talking about earlier, that the unsightly part of having that dado exposed on the outside edge, you've got to be okay with that, because when you release it, that part needs that extra space to come through there and fold up. When it folds up, it's pretty compact. It'll be that close to the wall from here to here. So this is upside down. I've got it out painting the walls. That 1x4, that would be the wall. So this is upside down, and when it folds up, this is the wall and this is the shelf against it. There's the configuration of the part that slides in, and when it's right side up, gravity makes this drop into place. And then this goes inside that. And this piece is in U, and it goes on the outside of that other one. I know I fall a little short on the video production end of things, but I enjoy building it more than I do doing the video. But anyway, I hope it helps somebody out there, and again, thank you to everybody else for putting their ideas out there. I get a lot of information, and hopefully you do too.